But in this values course, I really want you to be thinking about how can you incorporate these concepts of defining success into your life. And, you know, I speak a lot about this guy, Dr. Shlomo Shmuel, because I learned a lot from him about having the right mindset. And if I give you that book, his book, you'll learn about it also, and it's part of this course. If I give you a different book, you will also learn about what does it really mean to be looking forward and have a never quit mentality. But I can give you these books. That doesn't do anything, right? It's like having a bunch of stuff in your locker. If you don't use these tools, they don't do anything to change your life. I want to help you change your own life. And so I think one of the best tools that I can give you are these tools like this self-accountability metric that will help you define whether you're truly determined to change your life. You shouldn't do it for the jail. You shouldn't do it for the judge. You shouldn't do it for the prosecutor. You got to do it for yourself. And if you're going to do it for yourself, you got to think about these concepts about having the right mindset. You got to think about these concepts. If you want to change your life, you've got to be thinking about, you know, what does it mean to have hard work, to be a hard worker, and to have goodwill, to want to change, to build a better community, like Jerry Lundergan wrote in his book, Hard Work and Goodwill. And you're going to hear me talking about a lot of these things as we go through these 2 weeks together. Or Brandon Colugio, who wrote about looking forward, the never quit mentality. He spoke about this. You've got to measure your success. That's what it means to be looking at life as if saying, okay, this is the first inning of my life. I got 9 innings to play. And today is the new game. Today is how I'm going to define success. You tell me what it is, but then use this like as a workshop. Let's test it. Let's talk about what would an employer say if that's how you define success. If your success is I want to get a job, this is what I'm doing to get there. If you're saying I want to get a lower sentence, this is what I'm doing to influence that. If you're saying I want to get out of prison differently from when I started, this is what I am doing to measure that progress. That's what you should be thinking about when you work through this program, not in 10 minutes, but I hope on your own time. It should influence what you do, whether you're going to spend time playing cards, playing chess, or thinking about what you want to create. That's what worked for me, and I can only tell you that's what worked for me. But in this course, one of the cool things that I'm doing right now is I'm reaching out to a lot of other people who served time, some of whom who struggled when they got out, and some of whom who became phenomenally successful. The one thing that all of these guys have in common is they didn't wait for somebody else to change their life. And they didn't make excuses about where they were or what they did. So the accompanying video to this course that is in this thing right here. Share my screen again. I've got to go to, I guess I got to pull it up first. So hold on a second. This platform is I want to show you the course here, what it looks like, so that you'll know how to navigate your way around it. I want you to be able to, I hope you have access to it. If not, maybe it makes more sense for me to show the videos during the time that we have together. But this is what the course looks like. And I designed this specifically for people in jail and prison. So today, we kind of covered this section right here, but we did it live. I didn't show you the videos. And then, you know, there's actually 10 of these lessons, but at the bottom, you will see that I give you these advanced tips where I'm interviewing people. So like you could see this course right here where this is a guy who went to jail 3 times, went to prison 3 times, didn't really figure out this concept that John Doyle teaches in his books, 9 Innings, until it was the end of his journey when he was on, after he'd already gone through 3 times in prison. But that's when he decided, well, I'm going to be in the first inning of my life and I'm going to change it. And I think I told you guys this story before. After he got out of prison the 3rd time, it took him 6 months to get a job, but he eventually built a career as an air conditioning sales guy. And now he leads a corporate training development company, and his client, his name is Weldon Long. So if I were to play this, you guys could play it there on your end if you can't hear it. But I'm going to try and play it just to know if you guys can hear the audio. So I'm interviewing this guy. Could you guys hear the audio? Okay. So you're going to have to get your administrator to play that video for you. And it's every one of these classes, I've interviewed formerly incarcerated people. These are formerly incarcerated people who are telling you the same lessons that Dr. Shlomo Shmuel taught me about having the right mindset. That you've got to change the way you think. I had to change the way I think if I wanted to make sure that I got out of prison after 26 years and be able to build businesses. Maybe you got to change the way that you think if you want to achieve success the way that you're defining it. I don't know. I'm not going to make that judgment call. I just want you to be honest and authentic. And so this course, what would be very helpful as we come to the end of today's lesson is you guys think how you guys want to go through it. Do you want to play the videos in the class? Or do you guys want to be interactive and me kind of just teach it, talking to you directly? I'm here to serve your team at the Mecklenburg County Jail, but this class is self-directed. It's got videos. You guys have the lesson plans. There are questions, but you guys have to engage with it. And I would encourage you guys today to be looking at the questions that I gave you. Just a show of hands, you guys do have the PDF, right, of the lesson? So you see at the back of the PDF, there are a series of questions. And if the administrator will give you access to the video, you can watch me interviewing these other formerly incarcerated people. And then we can either talk about it, or tomorrow, if you'd rather just watch the videos yourself, we'll just play the videos and I'll be quiet. But look, I want to interact with you. I want to respond to your questions. I want to give you 100% of my attention. And I hope that you guys find some value in that because I want to help. I'll tell you that today, after this call, I'm kind of excited about it because after this call today, I am going to be interviewing a formerly incarcerated guy. And I'm going to show you the guy I'm going to interview. So I'm going to show you the screen. And the reason I'm interviewing him, I'll show you that as well. Let's see, is that? No, I want to see Chrome, Google Chrome. So I want to share this screen with you. And, oops, I got to stop myself from talking. I really like this guy, Weldon Long, because he became enormously successful since getting out of prison. But this guy that I'm going to interview today, who's going to be telling me about his story and how he became successful after prison show, is one of the most famous YouTubers out there. Okay? He's got 1,300,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. And he writes about what it's like being in jail and coming out. And so he interviews a lot of guys that didn't take this mindset. And as a result of not taking that mindset, he really struggled. But he's talking about how he succeeded. And I'm going to be asking him about it because if I go to the beginning of his channel, which he started, the oldest, you're going to see, he started this video back here 4 years ago. And that's him when he first got out of jail. Okay? Hold on, I'll go through this advertisement. Okay? He started this video when he just got out of jail. And you could see the life, right? He's struggling. He's having a hard time. He's having a hard time staying sober. He's having a hard time figuring out his life. But 4 years later, because of the choices that he made, if I go back to his thing, this guy's got 229 million views on his channel, 1.3 million subscribers, and I guarantee you, the only thing he's doing is the same thing each one of you guys are doing, talking about living in jail, okay? The difference is he built a career around it, and he's probably making more than $100,000 a month. A month. Just by playing videos and talking about the jail experience. But the funny thing is he kind of laughs about it. He kind of tells a story of saying, my life is different today because of what I learned in jail and what I chose to do. And now he said, I couldn't get a job. So I learned how to create my own job. And I'm going to interview him today, and I'm going to do a series of programs with him that I'm going to bring into jails to show other people, hey, this is what you can do. And it's not only him. I got a whole series of people. But before I can give you those more advanced concepts of teaching you how to build YouTube channels or teaching you how to build, make videos, all of that I'm going to do. But it all starts with the lessons of John Doyle and saying, understand, life is a 9-inning game. You have to choose, do you want this to be the first inning or the 9th inning? It all starts with the lessons I learned from Jerry Lundergan about hard work and goodwill. Figure that you're willing to work hard toward how you define success and do it with goodwill, and that's how you change your life. That's what I learned from Jerry Lundergan. Or it's about the lessons from Dr. Shlomo Shmuel, who talks about having the right mindset. And even though you're in struggle and suffering right now, it's having the right mindset to overcome. That's what we're going to learn through these processes. If you use these tools of looking forward, of having the never quit mentality, like Brandon Colugio teaches us in his book, then you're going to be ready for prime time. So we're at the end right now. I can hang out for a little while if any of you guys have any questions, but do think about if you want to watch the videos in class or if you guys want me to talk to you in class. I'm good with either one. I'm here to serve. You guys are my brothers, and anybody in jail or prison is a brother of mine. I just want you guys to come back and never go back to jail or prison. I want you to be successful, and that's why we created this course. And I hope that you guys find some value in this. So we're kind of at the end right now. I know it's the end of the day for you. It's almost 11 o'clock there on the East Coast. Do you guys if you have any questions for me and your staff will allow me to talk, I'm here for you.